Hey, get in here, please. Hurry up, y'all. Get in here, hit the like button, put your like number in the chat. We fenced to have a good night. Yes, we are. Honey, the Real Housewives of Potomac is back. This was their season opener, and it was a doozy. It was a little bit of a doozy. I enjoyed it, and I hope y'all did too. But I got my notebook. So we're going to get into what happened, who did what, who said what. Because, baby, I can already see how this season is getting ready to go. And I don't know. The Grand Dame is Grand Daming. I don't know what y'all going to do with Karen Huger. But I can tell you what she not about to do with these women. And apparently that is play with them. So y'all come in, hit the like button, put your like number in the chat. Quick housekeeping. You know we got the like lottery live and direct over here on this porch. We are the only channel with the like lottery. We may be imitated, but never duplicated. So keep your like number when you hit the like button. When the counter goes up, that's your number. When I ask for your number, you have 2 minutes to report to the chat with your like number and your Cash App. Remember, if you got something for me, then I got something for you. And remember, you cannot play the like lottery unless you have Cash App. No PayPal, no Venmo, no carrier pigeons, no tribal drums. Okay? All right. Remember to also let us know if this is your first time on the front porch, where we gossip and talk about other people's business and these shows, either by saying it's your first time or putting FTL for first time live in the chat so we can welcome you personally and individually, because we are happy to have you here. Let's keep all comments on the topic for the evening, which is the show and what we think about these heifers. Okay? No arguing or back and forth in my chat. If you must curse, please misspell your cuss words. We're grateful for any support you give, but the most important support is the like button. Okay? So remember, as long as you got something for me, I got something for you. And do not forget that the like lottery is a scratch off, not the Mega Millions. I got something on your 40. I ain't got nothing on your light bill. Okay? Let's go. Let me greet y'all. And let's get into what happened tonight on Real Housewives of Potomac Season 9, Episode 1. All right, Tracy Lashley is here. She's like number 1. Hello, gorgeous. Hey, my good sis Magaline Lamar's number 3, Miss Sparkle. Our resident Mary Kay lady is like number 4. Hey, boo. All right, we got Jean Jones in the house, like number 6. How you doing? Miss Thelma. All right, she hit it at the same time. That's my girl, Miriam Sanfleur. Is like number 7. Good to see you. Miss Nisi is here. Hey, now. It's your birthday? Miss Nisi, how come I don't have your Cash App? I need you to put your Cash App in the chat. Bianca, if you're watching, please do a birthday message for Miss Nisi if she gives us her Cash App in the chat. Not if. Miss Nisi, put your Cash App in the chat, because I don't remember which Cash App is yours. And since I moved, I don't know where I put the notebook with everybody's Cash App in it. Okay? So that's super, super important to me. Please put your Cash App in the chat. Bianca, please make a birthday message for Miss Nisi so I can pin it to the top of the chat. Okay? Debbie Garcia. Hey, girl. She's like number 9. Bianca the Beautiful is in the chat. Our head archangel, keeping the chat safe. All right. She said it's Housewives time. Y'all know she can't wait to get into the mess. Hit the like button and hurry up and get your wine. Now, I'm not going to get no wine because I have drank a whole bottle. And I probably shouldn't have done that, but I did. Hey, Aries son. She's like number 11. Good to see you. Miss Kaiser Sose is in the chat. Hey, now. All right. Heat wave, 102. Ooh, girl. It's hot. You ain't got no air conditioner. Hey, she's like number 13, girl. I wish I could send you a cool breeze. Hey, sweet beloved. How you doing? Happy Sunday to you. Make sure you hit the like button. Auntie Eva is in the house. Missed y'all too. I had to take care of some stuff, and sometimes I just need a break. D. Seratinas is here. I hope you're doing well too. Good to see you. Thank you for being like number 17, Auntie Eva. Legina the Jackson is number 18, and I thank you. Yolanda Franklin, thank you for being number 17. All right, long as you come back, girl. Hey, Belize and JB, what up, boo? Thank you for being like number 21. Good to see you, DS. The amazing D Crazy is here, and you know she running that reflection corner. Thank you for being like number 21. Breach M is 23. Hey, girl. All right, and Janetta Porter is 21 too. Okay. Yvette, all the way from Birmingham, UK, is in the house. Girl, they took your crown. You better snatch your crown back, girl. They snatching crowns around here. Everybody check your crown. Vicky Black, hey girl, happy Sunday. Thank you for being number 17. What up, Queena? That's my sis. She's like number 25. I appreciate you. Vet is 24. Hey, too adorable. Thank you for being number 30. We have the beautiful and gorgeous Nisi Rose, our Ghanaian bombshell, in the chat by way of Canada. She's like number 25. Hey girl, how you doing? Cocktails with Lovable Lisa. What's up? Thank you for being number 24. Dana Brown is 20. What's up? Happy Sunday. Hey, God's anointed daughter. Good to see you. Thank you for being 32. Jenny Patterson is also 32. There go my nephew Ian, the court junkie in the house. What's happening? Good to see you. All right. Fafalise, is this your first time? Hey, welcome. If it's your first time, please put FTL. Let us know so we can welcome you. If it's your first time, welcome. If it's not, welcome back. And if it is your first time, don't let it be your last time. Come back around here now because we like to gossip. We like to talk. Okay. My beautiful niece is here. Couture Bay. Hello, gorgeous. She's number 37. Oh, she going to hit the replay when she come back, but I'm glad she popped in for us. That's what I'm talking about. We got everybody here. Okay. I'm trying to slide through greetings so we can get to the stuff. Rochelle is 35. Hey, Rochelle. That's right, Couture Bay. Tell them, share the live, family. Make sure y'all use your engagement button. Bottom right-hand side, the circle with the heart emoji. Send my bubbles up. Y'all know I'm sensitive about my bubbles. Angela Davis is here. Thank you for being number 16. Ian is 18. Thank you, nephew. Good to see you. Krista Jones in the house, and she's number 35. Happy Sunday. Hey, Renee. What's happening? How you doing? Tammy Carter is here. Hey, Tammy. That's my sis. Okay. Renee, thank you for being number 45. I appreciate it. Listen. Okay, there you go. B, did you get her birthday greeting? Let me just check real quick. Because if not, then I'll do it. Okay, there you go. That's my girl. Bianca be saving my neck so much. I owe her the whole world. I swear I do. I owe her the entire world. And I'm so grateful. Let me pin that to the top of the chat right now. Y'all give me just a second to do just that. If I can find it. Okay, here it is. And let's pin this message. Okay, so the birthday greeting for Miss Nisi has been pinned to the top of the chat. Y'all make sure y'all give Miss Nisi a warm birthday greeting. Y'all know the Cash App is our way of pinning that good dollar to your shirt, your blouse, or your dress. Happy birthday, Miss Nisi. Inell Silers, number 48. Good to see you. What up, Clyde? How you doing, cousin? All right. Good to see you. Thank you for being number 47. Hey, Miss Weedy Pooh. How are you? Deborah Randall is here. Okay. Present and accounted for. You know, once we got Deborah or Debbie, Housewives Talk is legal. And we about to get into it. Tamika Graham is number 51. Hello. Happy to be happy. We happy you made it. Thank you for being 35. Deborah Randall is 52. Good to see you, Miss Weedy Pooh. Thank you for being 54. All right. So look like I almost got everybody. I think so. My Peanut is here and she's 57. All right. Generous Soul in the house. Hey now. Happy Sunday. She's number 60. Just making sure I'm greeting everybody who hollered at me. Now, before we dig in to the notes, let's be clear. When I call for like numbers, I may call for a number that has not even been hit yet. And if I do, ain't no point in telling me about it. It means get up to that number. Hurry up and get there, because whoever gets there first and puts it in the chat with their Cash App will win the like lottery for that round. We got Peanut in the chat, and she will be picking numbers. She's unpredictable, so keep yourself on point. Make sure you know what's going on, okay? Don't miss out. All right. Deborah, we missed you too, girl. So listen, this was the season opener for The Real Housewives of Potomac, season 9. So, right off the bat, I can tell y'all there's some bull crap in the game. And I mean right off the bat, I smell some bull crap. Now, y'all know I told you last season that they were going to try to bring Tacky Jackie on. Hey, Forever Grateful. Thank you for being number 61. All right, all right. I told y'all when her and Mia pulled that fake falling out, and then all of a sudden they fake made up, and then Sharice had both of them at her house, and it's like, why is Jackie here? Nobody even knows her. She came in one season as a friend of Mia, and then Mia embarrassed her with the fake argument. And why is she being invited to stuff? It was just weird. Hey, Lady Blue, thank you for being number 59. Kimberly, hello. Thank you for being 61. So I told y'all when that happened that they were going to bring Jackie on the show. Well, they have brought Tacky Jackie on the show. I can tell you right now, there is a clear and concise attempt or agenda, or there was one. And I think there still is. I think we're still going to see it the rest of the season. A clear agenda to make Karen Huger's DUI the whole season. That's what I think they want to do. Do I think it's going to work? No, I don't. But I absolutely think that's exactly what they're planning on doing. And by they, I mean Mia, Ashley, and Gizelle. That is the plan. And it's a sad plan. Delicia Dismute, thank you for being number 65. So, notes. And I know that's the plan because this episode actually started out with a reenactment of Karen Huger's DUI. Now, I ain't that smart, but I ain't never heard of reenacting a freaking DUI. But that's what they did tonight. Like literally showing the POV from somebody behind the wheel and some kind of swerving action. Something runs in front of the car and then somebody runs into a fence. Excuse me, or runs up on a fence like they're gonna hit a fence. Right, Bravo is super disgusting. This is why I stay on their necks. Super disgusting. And then run into the fence, and then the captions. Well, Karen was taken into custody, and like, child. Okay, here we go. So you have no confidence in the people that you casted as cast members for season 9. So your plan is to make season 9 all about a DUI? So distasteful. Hey, Lil Mackie. Yes, DS, super distasteful. Super distasteful. Hold on, let me make sure I got bubbles. Do I have bubbles? Do I have bubbles? Hold on. And I need to know why I got it like almost 30 people that don't love me here. Y'all know I'm sensitive. Okay, I see my bubbles. So it's almost 30 people that don't like me and you just sitting here. Maybe I'm misunderstanding something. If I misunderstood, please let me know. It's a little bit better. We're going to watch it for a little while. And see what happens. So, that's what they did. This is how they started this episode. How you start a season off with that? How you start off with that? Like, who does it? Oh, you don't see it till 8. Oh, that's right. I like that like button. Hit that like button. Thank you. Tell them. Miss Gardner's number 67. Thank you, girl. Thank you. Oh, I love you back. Is Miss Parker to use number 68? I know that's right. Thank you, girl. So that's how they started. And then they go to the 1 month later. What I don't understand is why we didn't just flex all the way to the 1 month later. Why did we have to? That didn't happen during the season. It's not a part of the season. What are you even saying? It doesn't make sense. But that's how they started this episode. So that kind of let me know where they were coming from. Lil Mackie says, it's funny how Bravo did that to Karen, yet they didn't do a whole 5-minute clip of Shannon from OC, and what she did was a lot worse than Karen. You know it's a different set of rules when the girls are black now. DB say, Auntie, I am here and seated. I know that's right, boo. I'm glad you're here. Quiet Storm. The mother of our newest little princess is here, like number 75. Thank you. What's up, Candy Delight? Thank you. I appreciate that. Delicia Dismute. Thank you for the super sticker. I appreciate it. It's my first support of the night, and I appreciate it. I truly appreciate it. So they go to the month later. And at the month later production, the month later, production then shows Gizelle driving to Karen Huger's house. But she couldn't just drive there, no. She got to drive there while she's on the phone with Ashley. And of course, she's, according to her, going to check on Karen while talking on the phone to Ashley about Karen. This is the thing with Gizelle that makes her so nasty and reprehensible, and which is why people don't really like Gizelle. You're so fake. You going to check on Karen like you concerned about her, but you showed how you really felt because you were on the phone heading to Karen, according to you, to check on her, while talking crap about her to Ashley in the car on the way there. Yep, Potomac does try to demonize one lady every single season. Okay? Every single season. So she calls Ashley on the phone. She's headed over to Karen's house. Ashley mentions, oh, this is Karen's second offense. And I'm like, girl, whatever. Renee says, so anytime Karen try to check them on their mess, they're going to bring up the DUI. You would think that, but it don't look like that to me. It don't look like, it look a little funny to me. Okay, Nisi says, thank you to Jennifer Jones. So somebody's sending some birthday love. I like that. I like that. Happy birthday to you, Miss Nisi. So Gizelle was like talking about Karen's charges and, oh, you know, the registration was outdated and the ID was outdated and all this other stuff. And it's like, girl, you bringing up all these miscellaneous charges. I hope you know this ain't going to go like y'all think it's going to go. But whatever. She gets to Karen's house to pick Karen up. And, well, actually they get, it's kind of like confessionals of everybody talking about how they felt about Karen's DUI, which is, I guess it's a reality show. So you want to know what people are going to say about things that are happening in other people's lives. Personally, I just kind of felt like, do we need everybody to weigh in individually in confessionals about their opinion of something that happened in Karen's life that wasn't during the season? I don't know. But, you know, that's what they did. Of course, Wendy was the only person that was like, my first instinct was, is she okay? She did say she was shocked, but she did, and she was at least decent enough to say that her first instinct was, is she okay? Because the rest of them, that's not the energy they put out at all. It was a lot of shady mess from Mia, from Ashley, from Gizelle, the whole nine. Production showed her old footage talking about that state is zero tolerance or whatever. You dreaming right now. Thank you for being like number 81. I love it. Thank you. Your birthday is October 21st, Belize and JB. Okay. We're going to have to make sure we celebrate you on your day too, girl. Get ready. Hey, Cool Gamer. Always cool. Always in the building. Hit the like button. So we get past that. Gizelle arrives at the house. Gizelle shows up in a strapless denim jumper. I have no comments. Karen had on something that looked similar, but somehow it looked different. I'm just going to leave it at that. I'm not going to get into the clothing this year. Y'all know how I can get about the clothing, but I'm not going to do it. So she picks up Karen at the door. She tells Ray, I'm driving Miss Karen. Like, she's making a whole production of picking her up. Like, you pretending like you there to be supportive, but you really there to be shady and nasty. And because we know you never have a storyline, Gizelle. Gizelle never has anything going on. So it only stands to reason that she's going to pretend to be supportive of Karen, but she's really only there to latch on to what she perceives to be Karen's storyline, in my opinion. This is just me talking. This is commentary from my point of view. You may see it a different way, but I'm just being honest. That's the way I see it. Welcome to everybody who's here. Hit the like button and make sure you send up my bubbles with that engagement button on your bottom right-hand side of your chat, okay? So anyway, they go to buy food or whatever. Before they got there, Karen was talking about she had time to reflect because, of course, Gizelle is in the car trying to ask her questions, and she's like, "Look, this ain't been adjudicated yet. Like, period. This has not been adjudicated yet. Ain't no point in even trying to get into it." My sis on the phone says, "Is Gizelle and Ashley still making socks?" Apparently, they are, and now they're gonna expand the socks into something that none of us know what the hell it is. Yes, Clyde, Gizelle is super nasty. Why? Thank you for being like number 83. So they show up to get something to eat. When they got there, the wait staff actually knows Karen because she come there all the time. He had her order ready. Seemed real cool. Gizelle, kind of like mimicked her order, like just give me the same thing. I just thought it was, it was kind of whatever. Then Gizelle still tries to break into this weird, random like conversation about Karen's DUI. So again, y'all can see the theme. Y'all can see what direction this is going in. She's still gonna try to make this scene about a DUI that she was not involved in. Gizelle, can we know what's going on with your life? Can we find out if you fired your stylist and got somebody who can pick you clothing that actually flatter you? Can we find out? Do your children like their new stepmama, the good doctor that married Jamal? Can we find out, how you feel about your dead daddy? Because you keep bringing him back up. Like, can we find out about anything other than Karen's DUI? Because that's what she tried to make it about. So she's there asking her, not asking her, but wanting to talk about her feelings about Karen's DUI. And for me, I felt like if she had a DUI, she got to deal with the court system. This is something she's going through. Why does Karen need to hear how her ordeal is making you feel? People like Gizelle blow me because there are certain people that y'all are going to run into. I've run into them. I know a few of them. Some of them, I don't even answer their call when they call me, because no matter what you're going through, they have a knack for making it all about them. And it's weird. And that's exactly what she was trying to do. So Karen was just looking at her crazy, and she was like, I want to tell you how I felt about what happened with you. And I was all shaken up. And so Karen said, thank you. And just looked at her. So then Gizelle, y'all, is standing there looking like a deer in the headlights, like just stuck. Like, it's almost like she was waiting for Karen to give her something to work from. Karen gave her nothing to work with. She said, thank you. So then Gizelle is like talking slow, awkward, dragging her speech, trying to go into her next sentence, which in my opinion was like, okay, let me try another tactic to get this conversation, because it was really tactical. Then she goes, she's still talking about the thing and trying to get her to talk about this. And mind you, she told her in the car, this is not been adjudicated yet. You know better than that. And so she tried it again. And so Karen stopped her and checked her butt again. And I'm trying to figure out with Gizelle, like, what's wrong with you? How many times does Karen Huger have to check you before you realize that she's not playing with you at all? What's up, Bird Tree? Hit the like button, girl. Put your like number in the chat. So she was like, Karen was like, look, this is a legal matter. You can read and you know better. So she let her know. So this to me is kind of nostalgic, isn't it? Of last season when they were trying to make Candace talk about the lawsuit between her and Michael Darby. Y'all remember that? Bird Tree, thank you for being number 90. Put a 2 in the chat if y'all remember that from last season. And Candace Dillard Bassett had to let them know last season, this is a legal matter. We're not about to talk about no open legal case in front of no camera. That's not happening. Y'all remember Big Robert tried that with little Candace? Y'all remember that? I see some twos. So some of y'all remember. So if Robert got checked and embarrassed, and then Candace laid it right back in her lap, that might be why your man, your unemployed man, got lost his job, because you were sitting up in front of a camera talking about an open legal case for the television. That might be why that man don't have a job. And somebody find out for me if Juan got a job yet, because I don't think he do. So now for Gizelle to try that with Karen Huger, of all people, Karen ain't never, and I do mean Karen is never gonna just sit up and talk about no goddamn open case that she got going on with the law. She's not gonna do it. She's not gonna do it. Okay? So Gizelle tried it, Karen shut her down. You know how to read. In other words, whatever you read, that's what it is. Simple as that. And you know better. So anyway, so of course she's like, oh, in the confessional, I'm not being shady or messy. You were. And you were trying to attach yourself in some way, even if it's just by conversation and something that you said or something that Karen said. You were trying to attach yourself to Karen's drama because you don't have any, Gizelle. That's why you ain't got none. You ain't got none. Okay? So Karen kind of just gave her, a brief overview. Like, look, I've been going through a lot. All I need from Ray is emotional support. I was still going through grief. There's marital problems. It's a lot of stuff I went through that I never dealt with. And I understand that. I'm sure some of you understand that too. I'm somebody, I didn't deal with things. I'm just now kind of getting myself back on track from my mom passing in 2022. I'm still not really all the way together from my daddy leaving here in 2013. So sometimes when you don't deal with stuff and you sweep it under the rug, people around you get to thinking you cool and you might not be cool. So Karen is basically letting her know if Gizelle was actually a real friend, she would have peeped what Karen is telling her. Like, yeah, I mean, I might look better than you. I might be better than you, but I'm not okay because I'm still going through stuff. And that's what Karen was letting her know. Gizelle showed absolutely no empathy. She did not get it. She was looking for a moment, a sound bite. She was looking for a way to latch on. She was not looking for a way to be friends at all. She can call Karen her friend, but Gizelle is not Karen's friend. Gizelle ain't nobody's friend. Wait, Google say Juan still fired. Juan ain't got no job. Thank you for looking on Google, Bird Tree, because I'm like, Juan need a job at this point. Miss Kai's associate said, I'm trying to send Cash App, but nothing is coming up. Did you pull up my name? You know my name. It's on the screen scrolling. Hold on. Oh, no. It's still here. Oh, Krista Jones sent me a Cash App. Thank you, Krista Jones. That's my second support of the whole day. Let me send her a heart back. Thank you, girl. And Cassandra Gray sent me a Cash App the other night. I guess it was from a replay. So let me send her a heart. But yeah, so I don't know, Miss Kaiser. So say just, type the name in. Or see if it goes. I don't know. Cash App is, anything electronic can be funny. Cocktails with Love with Lisa said, tell the truth. I'm the same way. I don't deal with stuff the way right then. It takes me time to begin to think things through. So I'm understanding Karen. Yeah, me too. Sometimes I just avoid unpleasant things because you still got to live. You still got other stuff to do. So you might not be able to deal with it right now. And I think that's okay. And I think we should have room to do that. Unfortunately, Karen is on a reality TV show and people are at her neck. Now, Lil Mackie says, I have a feeling Bravo is going to work overtime to revive Gizelle's character and make her out to be this loving, caring person. I think they failed in the first episode, if that's the game. DT say Gizelle's being loving and caring is like a dog's toes being manicured by a cat. Non-existent. I know that's right. DT is in the house. Hello. Good night. Lulu's little girl, hey sis, say just stopping by. Thank you for being number 96, and thank you for hitting the engagement button a little bit. Appreciate that. Deborah Randall say Gizelle never has any empathy for anybody. That's true. Oh, she's trying to send Miss Nieces. Okay, bet. So look, listen. So that happened, and then so Gizelle starts making comments. The wait staff brought Karen her things, and so the guy, apparently everybody knows Karen in that area. She's a regular at the place. So the guy was like, well, she didn't have any alcohol here. Okay. He was clear to say that she didn't have no alcohol here. So of course Gizelle wants to discount it, thinking she being slick and she always looking dumb. Well, y'all don't serve alcohol. He was like, those ladies are right behind you have drinks. Right behind you. So when she turns around and sees them, then she goes, in her confessional, we see her being super nasty. And so she's sitting there, oh, Karen probably paid them off. This was staged. How is it staged? You the one brought her out. You asked her where she wanted to go. She says, okay, let's go here. So because the people actually like Karen, now Karen paid them off. That's why I said if they're trying to make Gizelle look warm and cuddly, they failed already. In that scene, they failed. They failed when she wasn't even smart enough and emotionally intelligent enough to realize that this lady that you say is your friend is telling you she's still going through a lot of stuff. She has not dealt with the passing of her parents back to back like that. All that stuff with Uncle Ray, that's still bugging her, and some other issues that she really didn't get into. Gizelle is just not a loving, caring person. I really pity her children, and that's not about them. That's about her. So anyway, then they start talking about her birthday party. So apparently, or birthday gathering, I should say, because that didn't look like no party. Like Miss Vivian. Now, if y'all recall, we talked about Miss Vivian on the show before. Okay, this ain't the first time we've discussed Miss Vivian. Okay, and so Vivian's gonna be at the party. Karen says she's gonna bring Stacey Roush, which is the new girl. Apparently, she met Stacey through Miss Vivian. Y'all know that's who Karen be getting them bad clothes from, is Miss Vivian's boutique. Okay, now, so she says she gonna bring her. Then they mentioned Mia. They talked about Mia a little bit. They went to laughing at Karen called that man DJ Applebox because he's like 3 feet tall or something. And they were laughing about the fact that every time Mia take pictures with him, she's standing way back, like behind him to make him look taller so she don't tower over him. Because, Mia is a very large Hispanic gentleman. And so she don't want to stand too close to little bitty Ink. I guess that's why he shortens his name, because the full name, it won't fit. They joked about that a little bit. And, Gizelle was like, it's just so fast that she got with him. She didn't give herself no time. And so Karen just, shaded her right back. She's been shading her the whole morning at this point. So Karen was like, well, you go deal with the gossip. Bring it back to me because I got real stuff to do. And so she's like, oh, you shading me. Girl, you've been shading her all day. What would the problem be? Okay, Peanut, give me a like number. Peanut, we need a like number. Thank you. If you're listening. If not, I'll pick one. Hey, the divine Miss M, thank you for being like number 111. All right. Wise says, I almost spit out my food at large Hispanic gentleman. Yes. Mm-hmm. Right. Nisi, that ink is short for incomplete. All right. Peanut says the like number is 47. Like number 47. You have 2 minutes to report to the chat with your like number and your Cash App in the same comment. If somebody else jumps in there that might have hit it at the same time before you, then first come, first serve. All right. Now, Ian say, LOL, yay, we get to hear Auntie Nitra call me a tall Hispanic gentleman. Yes, that is a large Hispanic gentleman. That's what that is. Saying it was so funny when she shaded her. I thought it was hilarious and it was fitting because Gizelle is a hot mess. So listen, we get through all of that. Then we get this dry scene. And I mean dry with Mia and G. Why are we still getting scenes with Mia and G? Didn't you say you left Uncle G? See, she's still hanging on to Uncle G because Uncle G is about to get that money from his family. She's not smart. When they sell off their business, he's going to get his cut, and she wants to make sure she get part of that money. Okay, Bianca's reminding y'all like number 47. Like number 47, report to the chat. Okay. Oh, you forgot Mia Humperdinck, larger than life Hispanic gentleman. Yes, that's exactly what I call her. Him, her, them, all that. So they took the children to go get ice cream. Production starts playing clips from last year's debacle with her and the new man and Gordon confronting her. about the man, and running off, and her saying that he took her phone and locked her in a room. Y'all remember that? That came out right before the reunion. I ain't the only one remember that. So they played them clips. And then randomly out of the blue, this is what I don't understand about Mia. Mia keeps trying to make moments for TV instead of being real. I mean, she got a lot of fake stuff on her though. Well, yeah, okay. Tracy said I went to go finish cleaning the kitchen when they come on. I know that's right, because wasn't nothing happening with that scene. Mia tries to make a moment with him though, and just randomly talk about, oh, I gave all I could in that marriage. Y'all supposed to be co-parenting. Y'all there to go out with the children, to spend time with the children. Why are you talking about what happened in the marriage? If y'all have agreed to separate and then divorce, there's no reason to bring up the marriage. Am I tripping? Please tell me in the chat. If I'm right, let me know I'm right. If I'm wrong, let me know in the chat that I'm wrong. If y'all there spending time with the children and this little visit to the ice cream shop and for them to ride scooters is about the children, why are you talking about y'all's failed relationship? And I think she did it to try to get no, happy to be happy is Miss Niecy, not Niecy Rose. Okay, thank you, Krista Jones, for letting me know I'm right, because I thought I was tripping. And Tracy Lashley, because I really thought I was tripping. Y'all hear about the kids while y'all talking about y'all failed relationship. And I think she was trying to get Mr. G riled up, Uncle G riled up, so he would give her a moment, because everybody ignores Mia. And rightfully so. So he was like, look, I don't know if you gave all you could, but I think you gave a lot. So he still didn't diss her. He just was like, you gave a lot. I ain't gonna say that's all you could. So she was like, what else could I have done? So he was like, you could have actually separated from me instead of just running and laying up with another man. And I'm like, at that point, Uncle G on point. He not wrong. He ain't wrong at all. Angie girl, thank you for being like number 102. So he wasn't wrong. And so he said, but I understand because I was being mean to you. So he admitted that he was being mean-spirited and grumpy. Uncle G is elderly. Elderly people be grumpy. It's kind of like that. Yeah, while he really didn't take the bait, he kind of did, but he kind of didn't. He didn't really give her the moment she was looking for. So then she starts talking about she want the other man to take this man's son for a haircut. And so she talking about that's part of co-parenting. He say, no, it's not. We the parents. How is a third person taking my son to get a haircut? Co-parenting. So now y'all, Mia decides she wants a DNA test on the little boy. Now y'all remember it was the whole thing at the reunion, because they was like, this man telling people that ain't busted in the door, demanding his child. And remember, she told a story, oh, I did IUI, and that's Gordon baby. But now she's saying she want a DNA test on little Jeremiah. We don't even know this little boy. And now we already know that he got two daddies, or maybe no daddies. As far as we know, they could test that baby, and neither one of them men could be that child daddy. Because we know Mia got a friendly coochie. So we don't know who that child belonged to. And Gordon was basically telling her, like, just don't get a test and leave the child belonging to me. Why do you need to go get a test to try to get that baby to that other man? Now, if she go get that test, remember how they used to do on Maury Povich? They do the test on 3 men, and then the baby don't belong to none of the men. And y'all remember how the girls would jump up and run off the stage? They would go, no, and run to the back. They'd be running, and the camera follow them, and then they bend the corner, and they run some more. If she go do that test, and that baby don't belong to Gordon or little Mr. Incomplete, I want to know if Mia gonna run through the courthouse or the testing center, or wherever they do them things at. I thought they did them at the courthouse, okay? Yeah, Aries son, but that ain't got nothing to do with Jeremiah. So, anywho, so he was like, are you saying that it's a possibility that it's this man's child? So she said, oh, it's always a possibility. This is why Mia Thornton lies are exhausting. This girl sat up there with Nakatata from last season, Little Miss Shrine, Nakatata, when she was talking about doing IUI. Oh, I did IUI with Gordon. That's how we got Jeremiah. So if you did an IUI, how is it a possibility that it's incomplete child? How can incomprehensible be the child daddy if you got an IUI with Uncle Gordon? How? How? That don't make no sense. Just tell all them goddamn lies. Not inconceivable is saying that he want a test. She up here advocating for incorrigible's rights over the baby, talking about well, he got rights. He could just go to the court. He's trying to wait till you comfortable. So Gordon, like, let him go then. Let him go then. I say, oh, this is a mess. Right. All she do is lie. Now you up here talking about the baby could belong to Inconceivable or Uncle G. We don't know who that poor child belonged to. Yeah, she finna use that baby as a storyline. Mia be lying. Mia just be lying. Stank self. Now, Divine Miss M say trying to keep that seat next to Andy gonna cause Mia to be MIA, shaking my head. I know that's right. Now, my sister on the phone say, so Andy was right. This isn't Love and Hip Hop. This Jerry Springer. Okay, that's exactly what it is. Now, Mia's middle name, a liar, intercontinental. Oh, my Lord. That's the name, DT. DT, go check on the reflection corner. Make sure it's open. All the chairs are lined up. About 30 seconds. 30. Okay. So that's what happened. Gordon wasn't hearing none of that mess. You know what I'm saying? I ain't got nothing against Incorrigible. I'm just saying this is messy. You shouldn't have been hunching that man's wife for no 10 years. You was hunching her before she married. I feel like Incomplete told her to go marry that man to get his money. And I'm starting to agree with y'all from last year that possibly she married Mr. G, was taking his money and splitting the money. Okay. Splitting the money with Inconceivable. Hey, DM Rocks. They of course they had a point. We're gonna get to that. Yeah, storyline, using that poor little baby for a storyline. So I ain't watched the show since the fight, and I watched it today. We'll listen to your commentary. Thank you, girl. So listen, we get off of that. Then we get Ashley going to a lawyer. This is where I want to throw I want to throw the phone, the TV, the iPad, my notebook, my whole pack of pens. I want to throw everything. You know why? Because why the hell are we getting another Ashley going to the lawyer scene? I told y'all that hoe ain't want no divorce. I told y'all that. I told you. I told you. So we got another season of Ashley talking about, yeah, I'm ready to move forward with the divorce. Didn't that line hooker in her forehead tell us before, oh, it'll be done by December? It's almost a whole nother goddamn December. Y'all see, she done made me so mad I tucked my lips in. And you know, as a black mama, by the time we tuck our lips in, we done had enough. I'm sick of her. Y'all remember that? She told us that divorce was going to be finished by December. It's finna be December again. Now, we done already sat through the never-ending divorce that never was with Kenya Moore, with Miss Kenya Pores. We not finna do this again with Pennywise. We not finna do this again with her and her forehead. No, we not. Use a lie. We not finna go through this no more. If you gonna stay with Montgomery Burns, then you gonna stay with Montgomery Burns. Down there in Springfield. We not finna play and pretend like we think you finna get no divorce for no 6, 7 goddamn seasons. We suffered through that with Kenya. We not doing that no more. You a lie. Ashley is a lie. And then production showing clips of her going on dates. Why the hell is y'all recording her going on dates in the off season? This is how I know that they know she lying. Because why else would y'all be following this heifer during the off season on dates with these funny looking Poindexters? Who does that? Who does it? Niecy Rose said the kid's gonna be in their 20s for their divorce is finalized. Child, Michael gonna be gone to the upper room before it's finalized. He gonna be gone with Jesus. Too Adorable say her divorce will be finished the same amount of time as Sheree launched She by Sheree. Child, not spring, summer, fall. DT say, but she didn't specify a year, so it could be December 2035 when she finds. DT don't play with me. DT don't play with me. I can't deal with that. I cannot. I will not. Now, we got to draw the line somewhere, and that's where I'm drawing it. Angie girl, I don't know why that hooker's still on the show. Okay. Talking about mediation and custody and all that. Girl, he don't want them children. He don't care nothing about them children. He bought you a whole house so you can film this show and leave him the hell alone so he can cheat with his women and his men in peace. Okay? Because Candace already told us that she know he was getting out of bed with you, going cross town to a fella's house to puff on Peter. Okay? That man ain't studying you or them children. All right? Now, Wendy and Eddie. This was a real reality TV scene. It was, I kind of felt nervous for Wendy because she got to go tell her mama that she done decided. Remember, she said before that she was thinking about resigning from the Johns Hopkins University as a professor. And y'all remember, like her first or second season on the show, she told her mom, I think it was the first season Wendy was on the show, when she was still juvenile with them 400 degrees. Y'all remember, because during that time, Wendy couldn't talk to us without telling us about her degrees. Every time she spoke to us, it was 4 degrees, 4 degrees. She was juvenile, 400 degrees. But during that season, if y'all remember, there was a scene at the pumpkin patch where Wendy told her mama that she was thinking about quitting being a professor, and her mama told her, don't scare me, don't upset me. So now she nervous about telling her mama that she don't want to be a professor. And while the cameras were rolling, she officially sent the email telling them that, she regrets, that she needs to do this for herself and her family, and she appreciate them, blah, blah, blah. She finally sent it, and she was nervous as hell. Now, Eddie's sitting up there laughing because he ain't the one that got to deal with Mama Susan. And Mama Susan looked like she heavy-handed. So I don't really know how that's going to work out. I'm sure by now she's told her. But prayers to Wendy. Hopefully you can outrun your mama. I think you can. I think you can. So, shout out to you. But she was a little nervous and emotional after she sent that email officially. But yeah, good luck, girl. So then we get Karen and Vivian. The lady with the boutique in the mall. Karen friend. So they in the dress store. She talking about she gonna do pink for her party. That's what she said. Or she was considering that. Her and Vivian talking. Stacey Roush, the new lady, the one that was at QVC and has done commentary before, whatever. She shows up looking good, multicolored. She was coordinated well. Miss Thing is tall. She's statuesque. She's shaped nice. She looked good. Real pretty lady. I mean, real pretty lady. Super primo. She shows up. Her and Vivian seem super, super close. Remember, Karen met Stacey through Vivian. Okay. Now, she was in Philadelphia, but she's originally from DMV, or at least she was there before she went to Philadelphia, working with QVC, and then she ended up coming back, which that's a good thing. Okay. Too Adorable saying, I think Too Adorable got a solution for Wendy. She says that she better tell her mama over the phone because she can't outrun a shoe being thrown. You know what? You're right. Because when they start throwing shoes, nobody's safe. You're right. Over the phone. Yes, Stacey Roush had on them cute shoes with the butterfly on the back. But if I'm going to be real, I done seen that shoe one time too many. I've been seeing that shoe at least since 2012. I'm kind of tired of seeing the butterfly on the back of the heel. I'm just going to be honest. But the dress, banging. She looked good in it. The color palette was on time. Stacey looked amazing. She looked amazing. So they all trying on clothes. She back in the DMV. Karen says she had concerns about Gizelle throwing her a party because y'all remember season 1, Gizelle threw her that little party at that restaurant and then sat in the middle like she was the birthday girl. Y'all remember that? And Karen ended up telling Gizelle about her etiquette, and Gizelle got mad, but it's the truth. So she said she got a little concerned because she don't never know, what tacky mess Gizelle gonna pull. And of course, Gizelle pulled some tacky stuff, but we ain't got that far yet. Stacey trying on clothes. She go in the dressing room. Karen say, Vivian, where her wedding ring at? Because I know Stacey got a big old rock. What a big old rock at? So Karen can spot. Apparently, she has diamond radar. And when there was a missing diamond, Karen knew immediately. Stacey came out the dressing room, and they was like, girl, where your ring? Where that diamond at? That big rock, what was on your hand? Where is that? Stacey say her and the man, the German businessman she was married to, that she met on an airplane, that she was married to for 16 years, that they've been separated for a whole year. And she said that's part of the reason why she ended up coming back over there to Potomac, because her and that man done split up. So shout out to you, Stacey. You got your freedom, girl. Ain't nothing wrong with being free. Say she got a little girl named Arabella. So shout out to little Arabella. I seen her picture, cute kid. Stacey trying on stuff. Stacey look good and everything. Y'all know I stand a pretty black girl, and she is absolutely that. Stacey was trying to be a good friend to Karen. She was making sure that that they were not being insensitive, drinking in front of Karen, because Karen wasn't drinking, but Karen let her know, I'm not drinking today because I'm taking this medication, but I'm gonna have a drink with y'all real soon. So it just kind of was what it was. Then we get to this god awful hatitude party. You heard me. Gizelle threw a party for Karen and called it Hatitude. Hatitude. They even laughed at her in the dress shop looking at her stupid invitation where she recorded herself with a cardboard Karen and talking about she gonna have hats for people with attitudes, and I don't know what that means. I don't know. I didn't know what. It was just a weird invitation, but that's what the party's called. So Gizelle is there with her cardboard Karen. She says she brought hats for everybody to wear. Apparently she told them don't wear no hats. Then she had the nerve to say that she want everybody to have style and grace, and I'm like, Gizelle, what you know about style or grace other than your daughter? Now, we know she got a child named Grace, but that's not the same as it being graceful, because y'all know Gizelle is anything but. Anything but. Yes, girl, way too tacky. So they get there to the party. She talking about she want, people to have style and grace. Two things she has never embodied in her life. Okay? But that's what she said. Ashley shows up talking about with a bounce back basket for Karen. So instead of you showing up to this lady's party with a genuine birthday present, Ashley, RoboCop, Miss Pennywise, Miss Penny for all your thoughts forehead, shows up with a gift to insult her about a DUI, because that's all that was. Talking about it had a water bottle and Uber cards in it. Peanut, if you listening, I need another like number for the like lottery, because ain't nobody win the last one. Peanut, I'm gonna need a like number, girl. So she shows up with her bounce back basket, which was real insulting and disgusting. The fact that you brought something that nasty, but you didn't bring a real present, that said a lot. That said a lot. It was so disgusting. So disgusting. No, Legina, they did not have Robert hats. Girl, a lot of y'all don't like Ashley. Y'all don't see it for Ashley. Legina say, well, they getting Rob's hats. No, they didn't have no trucker hats. Well, no bingo hats, no trucker hats, no gas station hats at the party. Not one. So Angie girl said she want to jump on Ashley and waiting for Sheila. Now leave Sheila out of it. Y'all know I like Sheila. I don't like them wigs, but I like Sheila. Sheila all right with me. So listen. So after that, Gizelle was like, I wanted to do it, but I didn't want it to be, I guess she didn't want to get clowned for being nasty, because it is nasty. Okay. And oh my God. Ashley, you in danger, girl. Not Ashley can sneeze and liable to get cussed out with me. Good night. Bianca, text me a like number. Peanut gone. Please. So, anywho, they start talking about that, and she's telling Ashley, well, I invited Wendy. She's still bringing up her deceased daddy, that Pappy Graves, the original colorist, who likes to refer to melanated women as Aunt Jemima. That's who her daddy is. That's where she gets it from. So she say now she wants things to get better with everybody. I bet you do. Since your pit bull, Robert, is no longer there. Now Gizelle want to get along with everybody. She's sending Wendy invitations because she wants things to get better with Wendy. No, you want your job so you can continue to pay for your cabin in the woods and that obstacle course you call your yard. That's what's going on, girl. And you ain't got Robert to lean on. So anyway, that's what she said. So I'm like, okay, now she wants stuff to get better. Mia, they say Mia bringing a new girl, Jossie, Tacky Jackie shows up and she's immediately talking about Karen. Oh, I got questions, but I'm gonna just wait till she get here. Girl, get you a life. You ain't even supposed to be there. But you worry about waiting to Karen get here to ask her something. Okay, Bianca has set the like number as number 77. Whoever has like number 77, you have 2 minutes to report to the chat. Thank you. And also, when you put your like number in there, make sure you list your Cash App at the same time. Thank you so much. Ashley should make herself a wig for her forehead instead of that tacky, tasteless basket. You know what, DS? Go check on the corner for me, but you're not wrong. Just check on it. You say Nakatata is probably pissed. She probably is because everybody moved right along. They tried to use you to ice out Wendy and it didn't even work. Angie girl said that Andy told her she better men with Wendy. You think Andy told her she better? Maybe. Maybe. All right, y'all. The like number is 77. Whoever has like number 77, you got 2 minutes. Report to the chat with your like number and your Cash App. So listen, Tacky Jackie shows up talking about she got questions, but she gonna wait till Karen get there. You need to mind your business is what you need to do. If you ask me. Little Miss, you was going with G right along with Mia. She's so nasty and tacky. So anyway, Mia finally shows up with the girl Jassy, however you say her name, I ain't learned it yet. Wendy shows up in this bad orange dress. I don't know about that bob wig. She said her daughter told her she ain't like it. Wendy, that was not a win for me either. She was cute because Wendy just generally she's a cute girl, cute lady. But that dress, man, shoot. That chocolate sister right there be showing out with the color selection, with the style, the cut of the dresses. She was killing it. She walked in and you could immediately see Gizelle's face hit the floor and crack. It was rough. It was rough. Sucks to be her. So she shows up and so she's in her confessional and she was like, listen, I didn't really feel like this was no olive branch from Gizelle, and we would definitely have to have an actual conversation about what's going on between the two of them. And I'm like, good for you, Wendy. At least Wendy's open to it. I feel like Wendy's been open to it from the beginning. Gizelle was the one acting ugly, if y'all recall. The season after Gizelle got told off and Wendy clowned her. Y'all remember when Wendy was like hating on this? The season after that, Wendy came right back and was trying to be friendly and move right along. It was Gizelle that was like, no, don't hug me. It was her being nasty. Wendy ain't never had no problem. Wendy basically read her for filth, told her about her tacky obstacle course of a yard, called her out and clowned her about the couple's trip when her and Rob could only be a couple because neither one of them ain't had no man, and also let her know that she would beat her tail for lying on her husband. The very next season, Wendy was like, no hard feelings, boo. How you doing? Gizelle was the one that decided to stay mad because she couldn't get over the fact that Wendy drug her through the bushes and them sandy spurs and all that good stuff and them thorns and thistles. So she was like, yeah, this don't feel like no olive branch, but we could definitely have a conversation. Yes, she did. She tried to hug her at that party Karen had, the spring fling where it was raining at the restaurant where, what's her name? What's our girl? The crazy one. Katie, where Katie tried to touch Uncle Ray booty. That same party. Yep, that's what she said. That's what she said. So she said, we can have a talk about where we stand. But, this ain't no olive branch. And I wasn't with her. I was with her on that. I wasn't mad with her. So Jassy comes in. She tells us that she was the international flight attendant. She met her she say her man. So I'm assuming it's not her husband. It's her man, you know. And he's an NFL player for the Kansas City Chiefs. She told Dr. Wendy that she did meet Taylor Swift. And apparently Wendy is now a Swiftie. I was not aware. Don't know why we needed to know, but we know now. And so Gizelle asked Mia, have you spoken to Karen? She said no, she hadn't. She immediately went to, doing what she do. She made that monkey mouth, that weird thing she does, like it was so funny. And so Jackie was like, well, yeah, I talked to her. And Mia was the one that tried to clown Karen. Oh, but she was drunk when you said she was drunk when she called you. Jackie didn't back her up on that. She was like, no, she may have been tipsy, but I don't really know. You know what I mean? So even if she talked behind her back, she was not finna get in front of no camera and do that. And so when she did that, Gizelle was like, she was drunk. Gizelle was happy to, keep them talking. I think what we're seeing with Gizelle is she's trying to be strategic. She wants other people to say stuff, but she don't want to burn no bridges with Karen necessarily because she has no one else to really lean on. She knows Ashley is not reliable. Okay. And Karen is a crowd favorite. Just true. So she asked about it, and Wendy immediately was like, I want no parts of this. And I was with Wendy. Make it clear, put it on record that you want no parts of this mess because it's disgusting. So at this point, y'all, I'm looking, and I said to myself, I say, so Mia gonna try to pull a Gizelle? She gonna try to make Karen's DUI her storyline too? Embarrassing your son ain't enough. Hey, Vintage, thank you for being 117. So I say, embarrassing your son ain't enough. No, you got to move all the way to trying to use Karen's storyline. I guess she couldn't depend on Uncle Ray. She could tell Uncle Ray wasn't really going. So I guess she said, let me try to attach to. It was weird. So next thing we know, Vivian and Stacy show up, both of them looking cute, very demure, very mindful. Okay. And then Miss Karen comes in with her cowboy hat, with her chains hanging. I mean, she was definitely giving Texas Hold'em. She did that. So she shows up, and of course Gizelle was like, "Why you wore your own hat?" She said, "Because I want, I had to outdo the picture with the big hat." Then Gizelle immediately went to being messy. She immediately went to trying to clown even the drinks that she set up. She called a drink Surrey County was one drink. The next drink she named 61. And then the drink after that, she named the Grand Dame and made sure to say that one is non-alcoholic. Somebody getting a DUI does not mean that they're an alkie and that they need to stay away from all alcoholic beverages. Like, that's not what that means. But I thought that was nasty. And Karen clocked it in the confessional. She was like, she right back to her nasty self. She can't help herself because she's nasty. And she was nasty shading Karen in the comments. Was like, oh yeah, that's the one that all the names of the drinks have something to do with Karen, and that the Grand Dame is perfect for her because it's, Karen, that's who Karen wants to be, so grand and pretending to be not alcoholic. And I'm like, she's so disgusting. She can't help herself. And Karen, you would think Karen actually heard her confessional, the way she clocked her in her nastiness. It's like she can't help herself. It's like she cannot help herself. She's so gross. Right. She's so gross. DS say Gizelle should have named the drink Swollen Ankles. Oh, but that would have been for her party, not Karen's. Now, Vicky Black say, Gizelle, I'll be throwing shade. You'll throw shade at Gizelle. Throw the whole tree at her. That's the best thing. Now, anywho, Stacy fills everybody in on her current situation, that she's there and was in Philly and now she's back and blah, blah, blah. We got the story of Vivian's place, but the rest of the girls wasn't there. Then Gizelle starts giving out hats. So she gave, she said she named the hat. She's got some gag hats, a banana, a construction hat, and a taco hat. I don't know what that means. I guess that's if somebody, she said, gets an attitude. I don't know what that means, that they're going to give up their nice hat for that hat, whatever that means. I don't know. All this hat stuff, it sounds dumb. Gizelle comes up with dumb stuff because she's generally a dumb lady. But anyway, she passed out Karen. She gave Karen her hat, the Hollywood or whatever, and immediately tries to make DUI conversation. Immediately. Now, mind you, you remember Karen has already checked her. Earlier when they first got there, when she's talking to Ashley, she even told Ashley, well, I tried to talk to Karen. Karen told me I could read. So she's already checked you. She's already told you this ain't happening. Just like Candace checked y'all last season about trying to talk about an open legal case. And so she tries it again, y'all, one more time. Oh, Gizelle. So she tries to make it a topic of conversation. Karen walks right into it with no problem. She was like, well, I told him to ask you. It wasn't no them. The only person that was trying to talk about it was Ashley. So why was Gizelle lying, talking about, they had questions? No, you and Ashley had questions. Are y'all they now? Are y'all they? Real interesting. So Karen walks right into it with her full chest and was like, listen, yeah, go on and ask me. Ain't no problem. She said, what I want to know is who's my real friends. She said, because you got it right now. This is your opportunity to swing. Either way, you can go either any way you want to. She said, I just want to know who my real friends are, who's really riding with me, who my real soldiers are. And because I don't need no fake bees around me. And she said, and just be real careful with your going low. So she letting them know all your little alcoholic talk, this, that, and the third, it's not lost on her. She catching it, and she let them know, be careful with your going low. Because them some nasty hoes, especially Ashley, Gizelle, and Mia, the remaining members of Team Yellow. They real dirty. So she let them know, be careful with your going low. Mia in the confessional talking about something, ooh, Karen is being gangster. Ashley in her confessional talking about, I mean, this isn't our first time with Karen, and you know how she is, and it's lawyers, and she's not going to talk, but she could get jail time. Girl, you so desperate for somebody to give you a storyline because you keep trying to sell us the same divorce. The same divorce. Over and over. And before that, you gave us nothing. All you did was run around stirring up stuff, telling lies, and stirring the pot. But anywho, so after that went the way it went, and so of course, Mia making her gangster comments because I guess she said, well, dang, Karen ain't gonna let us ride her wave. So they get back to this hat stuff because I guess at this point, Gizelle realized I may as well pass out the hats. Karen ain't gonna give us what we looking for. So then Karen got Hollywood. She gave Ashley something called Cowgirl, like a cowboy hat or something. She called it Cowgirl because she took them to Austin to play chicken poop bingo last year, which, in other words, you had no ideas. She gave a pimp hat, which is actually a bowler hat, to Mia because she said that she pimping two men. We never saw any other hats. They stopped to make an announcement about GNA. Sis on the phone, if you listening, this was the announcement about GNA. She said now they're going to do a health and wellness portion, and it's a GNA fusion. Wendy Crazy Tail say, why is there fusion? Already none of the clothes that was on the runway is on the website. Ain't nothing on there but some socks and a t-shirt. And now we fusing it with stuff. So Wendy ain't feeling the fusion. I ain't feeling it either. Because I don't know what the hell we fusing. We ain't seen the first stuff. Now we fusing it with something else that we don't know what the hell it is. What you mean health and wellness? What does that mean? What does that mean at all? It was so confusing. So after that, they asked me about this ink man, Mr. Incomplete, Inconceivable, Incorrigible, Incorruptible, him. And so they was like, is he a DJ? She was like, no, he's a radio personality. So DJ, he ain't no rapper. Nobody said that. DJ. So baby, this is where it started to get good. So Gizelle gonna ask Mia, did you already share him with Jackie? So everybody get quiet and they like, share him with Jackie. Leave it to Gizelle to ask something tasteless and tacky. We know that Gizelle and Mia was laying up according to them. I'm not making up nothing on them, but according to them, they was hunching men together and stuff. Now that's what they said. I didn't, because I don't, come up with stuff like that. But that's what she said. And so they looking crazy. Stacey Rouse, she knew, so she's sitting there shook. She's like, that's strong. That's a lot. And I don't blame Stacey. I don't know if I'd have stayed at that table when the conversation turned nasty like that. Yes, DS Incompetent. That's the name. Peanut is back. Peanut is back in the chat. So post Stacey. Stacey sitting there like, oh my God, my ears. My ears. Stacey looked like she needed bleach eardrops when Gizelle asked that nasty question. So Mia was like, oh, everything's great. I still love Gordon and Gordon loves me. Everything is wonderful. Gordon is leaning on me and Ink. You are leaning on you and Ink lie. Uncle G ain't studying about no Ink. He say he's with a co-parent with you. He moved in the same building that you're in. And she talking about that's interfering with her sneaky links and stuff or whatever like that. But that man ain't leaning on no Ink. So apparently, according to what she said at this table, she said that she was washing Uncle G clothes. So I guess she was going to help him out by washing the clothes. And she had Incomplete over here folding Uncle G drawers and shirts and stuff. Why would you be folding another dude drawers? Y'all ain't cellmates. This nasty. G wasn't leaning on that man, and I don't think Uncle G know that you had that Oompa Loompa handling his socks and drawers and undershirts and stuff, his singlets and stuff. I don't think Uncle G knew about that. That's nasty. Mia nasty. So they sitting up there like, you had the man folding drawers? What is really going on? What's really going on? Almost fell out, Marcy. I'm telling you. Uncle G taking care of both of them sorry Negroes. That's the way I see it. He been taking care of them because she been going with him for 10 years. So the money that she was getting from G Company, she was sharing it with that with the lollipop girl. She was. So they was like, oh, so y'all just all doing this, like this just an old frappe, huh? Y'all just getting all along, everything great. And Mia sitting up there looking stupid. And so Jackie just jumps in where, you know, Mia and G was a business partnership. And Mia sitting there like, y'all know how she be looking with her. Oh, my Lord. That large Hispanic gentleman, her face is a horror show. Anyway, baby, she was all set to go along with that. And so they was like, business partnership. Gizelle finally with a good question. Gizelle say, does G know it was a business partnership? Y'all was together, what, 10, 11 years, something like that? Karen called bullcrap. She said, I ain't buying that. Y'all done had a whole baby. How it's a business partnership? That don't even make no sense. And baby, this way it turned up. Y'all, Karen is still that girl. Baby Karen say, look, I'm concerned. Okay? She called bullcrap. She say, listen, I care for G. I love your children. She say, and when I saw G say that man barged in there to try to take his child and all that, she said, I was worried, and I worried about your children because your children faces was plastered all over the news and people talking about your children. And hey, Apple Charm, thank you for being 122. And thank you, Ashley, you too. And she said, and I was really worried about them. And so she was like, you're trying to act like it's my fault. Karen ain't said one time it was her fault, but she was thinking, oh, this is my moment with Karen. That's what she thought. Why Gizelle trying to make sure she got Karen in the pocket? Baby, she jumped in there on Karen's side and was like, well, Mia, let's tell the truth. You did not do everything in your power to protect them kids. I say, ooh, now it's getting good. By that time, child, Mia is screeching. Y'all know she be screeching like an outbreak monkey. And you can't say that, Gizelle. Child, she starts screeching and howling and going on at Gizelle. She mad at Gizelle for saying that. How you gonna say I ain't protect my kids? You didn't. Because why do we know that your baby is a mayhap baby? Mia, why do we know that your baby is a mayhap baby? Mayhap is G's, mayhap is the other man. We don't know who that baby belonged to. Hell, you might go get that baby tested and that baby might not belong to none of them children. You don't think your baby at some point is going to see what happened on the telly? You don't think while he at school, one of his little friends' mama is going to be like, child, you know your little friend Jeremiah? You know his mama a hoe. We don't know who his daddy is. You don't think somebody going to come back and run that to your child? You didn't protect your kids, hooker. You didn't. So she starts screeching and stuff. Wendy tried to de-escalate, like, y'all, come on, we all mothers. I say, Wendy, do it, girl, do it. Try it now. And no, she didn't throw nothing at Gizelle. She just screeched. You know, Wendy is dark enough that she can assault her, apparently. And Bravo will support her. But she know that Gizelle is high enough on the yellow meter that had she thrown something at Gizelle, she'd have been fired before the season was over. They'd have walked her up out of there. So she didn't throw nothing at Gizelle. Quiet storm, good point. Now, at that point, Wendy's trying to de-escalate. Mia jumps up, y'all, storms off. And don't you follow me. That's not right. You two are wrong. And jumped up, storm out, child. Goes to the bathroom, ugly crying. And ain't nobody trying to follow her either, except her two lackeys, Jossie, whatever the hell her name is, and Tacky Jackie. They follow her to the bathroom, y'all. She in there ugly crying. I say, Not you. Not Miss I came in here to clown Karen about a DUI and I'm going to be nasty and call her drunk only for you to end up in the bathroom at the function, ugly crying and screeching like an outbreak monkey. I know that wasn't you. Mia, girl, boy, whoever. Ain't that a shame? Child, because they got on her tail. They got on her tail. That's why she was crying. She didn't want nobody to bring up that mess that she did. That's why she ended up crying, because she didn't like what Karen said. And I think what sent her over the edge was that Gizelle jumped on Karen's side. She like, dang, I thought we was all team yellow. Not no more. Giselle got to protect her job and her mortgage payments on that cabin in the woods. And she ain't finna end up homeless for you, Robert, and nobody else. Yes, girl, to cry in the bathroom, running in the bathroom crying. That's what she did. And then when the girls come in there talking about, don't follow me, don't follow me. Well, girl, it's a little too late for that. That's what I said. Girl, I'm sick of her too, but I like this. Now, according to what we got from Miss Karen during that interview, hey, makeup edit, what we got from Karen in that in the interview, it looks like, according to Karen, she said, you know, her and Ashley danced a little bit, just a smidge, right? But she said Mia basically had a problem. She said a retired pole humper apparently had a problem the whole season. So she gonna go the whole season trying to get it with Karen, and it looks like she failed miserably. I know she failed the first episode. For you to start off trying to be nasty, trying to insinuate that Karen is a drunk, trying to be derogatory, only to end up in the bathroom ugly crying at the same function. Epic fail. Now I put the StreamYard in the chat because I want to hear what y'all think. But let me tell you what I saw on the trailer, because they put the trailer in for the season. So what it looked like we got coming up. It's a trip to Panama. We got Wendy's birthday coming. Okay. Apparently they going to the White House. You know, we got to throw the agenda in there. Stacy went on a date. She done met a man or whatever. He seemed nice. He seemed real safe, you know, and I like that. Safe is good. Dangerous men, you know, that's funny when you in your 20s, when you full grown and somebody mama. Safe is A-okay, like that. So Kiana arrives with her little cute self, and I don't know who asked her about that scar, or saying if even she had a scar. I want to talk about a scar. Kiana snapped on whoever the hell it was and was like, I don't want to talk about no scar. So apparently, I don't know if it's Ashley, but if it is, girl, tread carefully, because you the one brought the Geico caveman over there to attack that girl and end up hitting Kiana in the face with a glass. Okay? All right? So you really can't talk to her about no scar. Now, Wendy, somebody came and told Wendy that Karen was talking crap about her, said she was self-absorbed or something like that. And Wendy was looking like she was kind of touched by it. And I'm like, you and Karen is pretty cool, but I need to know the time frame in which Karen said it, because, you know, Wendy and Karen ain't always been cool. Wendy wasn't always cool with Karen. When she was trying to bully Karen, along with Candace and Gizelle and Big Robert, into icing out Monique, and Karen didn't do it. Let us not forget, while we may like Wendy now, Wendy didn't start off on the up and up. So I need a time frame in which Karen made the comment about Wendy before I make a decision on that. Because, you know, Wendy, you didn't exactly come in right. So I don't know when it happened. We need more context, right? And then we get more Mia drama. It looked like we got a little incorrigible calling Uncle G granddaddy. So it's some stuff coming this season. And I think this time it may not be so color-coded. I think we might get some real stuff going on. Apparently, Team Yellow has been effectively, possibly dismantled, with Gizelle taking sides with Karen, because y'all know Karen might be lighter complected, but Karen ain't never been Team Yellow like that. Never. So Team Yellow might be disbanded. Gizelle has clearly thrown her gauntlet in the sand. She's gonna ride Karen's coattails all the way to glory, because she don't have nobody else to latch on to. Maybe we get to find out what the hell GNA is fusing with. Them socks and t-shirt gonna fuse with something. I don't know what it's fusing with. I guess we get to see what goes on between, you know, Mia and them two men with her nasty self. She been popping cat, but for two dudes, that's just nasty. And apparently she's still trying to play that way. because she waiting on Uncle G to get that money from when they sell that business. I know what you're doing, Mia. And we get to see Ashley try to make Karen her storyline at least for a little while, because I saw like a little bit of a spat between her and Karen, where Karen was like, "Girl, I could have lost my life." It's like, "Oh, you could have took somebody else's life." Whose life could she took? Because wasn't nobody on the road but her. But that's it. That's all. I put the stream yard. Apparently, ain't nobody hit it, so y'all ain't got no more thoughts. And if that's what it is, I may as well slide on up out of here then. Okay, going once, going twice. Let me read some of y'all comments before we go. Before we go, let me make sure I don't miss no comments. Nisa says she's sick of me already, and it's the first episode. I concur. I concur. Now, Awa says people like Gizelle take forever to recover from any slight. Yeah, because they so prideful. So prideful. Awa says I refer to my husband as my baby daddy. That man could be her husband. I'm talking about Jossie. Okay, it could be, but the way they repeated it back, like your man, what does your man do? So I don't know. I don't know. It could be. Could be. Too Adorable say Ashley is Giselle's new puppet. Yeah, she kind of is, but y'all know Ashley's unreliable. Ashley turn on people with her messy self. Ashley turn on you quick, so I don't know. DS say Ashley should make herself a wig for her forehead. We already seen that. Okay. Let me go to the bottom, make sure I ain't missed nothing else that came in. Nope, I ain't missed nothing. Did I? Oh, we almost did. We almost did. Miss Nisi says she wants to thank everyone for her birthday wishes and cash apps. All right, thank you guys. Thank everybody for that. I appreciate you. Appreciate that. I'm gonna get the. Ooh, I have a bad habit of scratching my head when I don't need to. Say I'm not watching the show this season, but I'll be here for the recaps. And I got you, girl, because my notes be on point, as y'all know. As y'all well know. Okay. Hold on. Okay. Bird Tree just hollering, laughing. Evie say, yeah, it'll have to get good for me to watch. I think something's coming this time, y'all. I really do. I ain't kidding. I think there's something to it this time. I don't know what. Don't hold me to it. But I think we might have action this season. I'm looking forward to seeing what they can give us without attacking black women. I am. I'm interested. What can they give us without just random attacks on black women? Because that's all we've been getting from them for the last 2 seasons is random attacks on black women. Literally bringing in people to hit them in the face with glasses, calling them aggressive for just defending themselves. I'm interested to see what they got. I am. DM Rock say, did you hear Mia tell her friends to get out the bathroom? Yes, I said that. She told them she didn't want them following her in there. She wanted them out. That's what she said. I can't, she got embarrassed. She came there thinking she was going to embarrass Karen and ended up embarrassed herself and in the bathroom, ugly crying and shrieking. Yeah. So I think it's interesting. I think it's very interesting. Hold on. Oh, I'm so dumb. I'm trying to do something and I'm thinking I see what I'm doing, but I clearly don't. Okay, here we go. Hold on. All right. Miss Nisi, let me know when you get your birthday cash app. All right, Couture Bay say she is back. She's back right before we slide out. Say Gizelle said that she's Steve. Type it again. That she need this check. Yes, she do need that check heavily. She definitely need that check. And I'm not mad at it because every one of us that work, we need to pay. We're not working for fun. I don't know anybody in here. If you are working just for fun, please let us know in the chat because the rest of us is working for a check. So I ain't gonna clown her for needing her check because I'm with her. when she was not willing to go down with Robert, I understood that too. Like, Robert might have been your friend. Robert could have been taking up for you. Robert could have been doing all of that. But at the end of the day, Gizelle got a mortgage payment and she got 3 children in college at the same time. I do not expect that lady to, under any circumstance, I don't expect her to jeopardize her check for anybody. And clearly Gizelle is not going to do it. She's not going to do it. I don't blame her. Ms. Nixie, let me know if you got the cash app from me now. You ain't saying nothing. But yeah, so that's what's going on. We're going to see what's happening next season. Like, I'm really, really excited. I just gifted a few memberships. Y'all might want to grab them. That's all I'm saying. You welcome. You welcome, Ms. Nixie. I had to make sure you had that though. But so yeah, next Sunday we'll be back. Same bat time, same bat channel. I am not going to be at home next week, but I am still going to try to watch and go live. I don't know. You know what? It may have to be Monday next week because I may actually be on a plane when this comes on. When this happens, I may be on a plane. So yeah. Yeah, that might be what that is. Okay. Did anybody get the memberships or no? Why you got one? Thank you for saying something, because I don't know who gets them. Like, I don't even know how they give them out. I don't know how they give them out. So thank you for letting me know. Yeah, I'm gonna have it's. I don't know if it's a fun trip. It's one of those trips you have to take, and I really have to take it. I'm sure I'll find a way to enjoy myself somehow, but it's one of them trips I gotta kind of have to take. You know, one of those. But I'm gonna try. Is Awa the only person that grabbed the membership? Did anybody else grab them? So I'm gonna probably be back during the week too. Let me tell y'all what's going on. Since ain't nobody hit the stream, y'all, let me tell y'all what else is going on. All right, Miss Lollylop, Miss Kiki, Be Nice, BB, and Awa. So all y'all got memberships. Ain't nobody say thank you but Awa? Wow. Okay. Thank you, Awa. So look, we got to come in here and talk about this mess with Puffy, because y'all, this thing is way worse than we thought. I'm probably going to come back tomorrow. I'm going to try to come back early tomorrow as opposed to in the evening, because this story is way worse than we thought it was. This is absolutely not about no baby oil. It ain't about no freak offs. This has got a lot going on that's way bigger, way dirtier, way more sinister than you could ever imagine. So we're going to come in here tomorrow. I'm going to try to like come midday, somewhere around in there. So we got time to really sit down. And if y'all at work, you can put your earphones in and come hang with me, because this is crazy. The rabbit hole is deep. That's all I can say. And we're going to be back to talk about it too. And a couple of other little things going on. Trina Taylor, happy Sunday. You have a blessed week too. So listen, if ain't nobody else got nothing to say, I done talked till my mouth need to rest, I think. So listen, I appreciate y'all. You know what time it is. If you didn't hit the like button on the way in, please. On this good channel, subscribe if you have not subscribed, because you know we're happy to have you here. Okay, and if you want to join channel membership and you didn't get one gifted, hit the join button beneath the video or the membership link in the description box. We also have the link for my book, Little Girl, Big World, Survival Guide for Girls Leaving Home for the First Time. Make sure every girl you know has a copy. Let's keep our girls safe. This is not a game. It's a lot of Diddy's and Drake's out there. We don't want no smoke. So let's keep our girls safe at all costs. The link is in the description box, or you can go to Amazon.com and type in Seanitra. It pops right on up. Also, we got the link to our merchandise store so you can get your crown gear. And we got the link to our Amazon storefront so we can shop together. And my wish list, in case you want to send me some goodies, pens, pads, snacks, whatever. I appreciate all support. I want to thank the people who supported the chat. Who we got? I want to personally thank Miss Krista Jones for the Cash App, and I also want to thank Delicia Dismute for the super sticker. Thank y'all for supporting the chat. It means a whole lot, and I appreciate you. So listen, y'all enjoy the rest of your night, and I will talk to you guys tomorrow. We got to come back and gossip because things have been bubbling. Okay, so listen, we'll talk soon. Be positive, be productive, and remember, in case no one else says it to you, God loves you, I love you, and it really, really ain't nothing you can do about it. We'll talk soon. Bye.